What's up, you guys? Time is back with another LinScents video, and man, it has been a while, about 4 or 5 days actually since my last video. Man, in the process of moving, so you know how that is when you're moving. You kind of doing a lot of packing, a lot of cleaning. You got to clean up the old place, you got to get ready for the new place, got to get rid of the paperwork, got to do all this, got to make sure everything's clean, and want that deposit back, and just so much going on right now. But I am back. The move is not final just yet. It will be soon, and then once we get going, I'm going to try to get a nice little, the new place, get a nice little background of some of my fragrances, just so, you know, I'm not outside all the time. I know maybe some of you guys might want to see what the collection looks like. I've put pictures up on Facebook before, but it was pretty much all my fragrances on top of a dresser, so it kind of, you know, looked, a lot of people thought it looked bad. I thought it looked pretty decent. But once we get to the new place, try to make a nice little shrine of my fragrances. But before we get into that, hey, I just want to say thanks, man. This channel is definitely growing, man. Again, we just passed the 1,000 mark probably about a couple weeks ago, and now we are closing in on 1,100. And again, once we get another 100 subscribers, giveaway time. You guys know what it's all about. Go ask the last guy who won the last fragrance. See what he thinks. But again, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Hit the likes and subscribe if you guys like this type of stuff, okay? Now let's get into the fragrance. Now, I'm pretty much, well, lately I've been the king of the Arabian unknown fragrances, okay? And I believe I have another one sitting in my hand. Now, when I say unknown, it's unknown because some websites say that it's a female fragrance. When I bought it off eBay, it said it's for men and women. There's sites that say it's just for men, okay? And so with some of these, you just have no idea what you're getting into. So fellas, again, man, if I tell you straight up a fragrance smells masculine, you can take that to the bank. But if I tell you it's going to be unisex, again, a lot of the times with these Arabian fragrances, it's hard to tell what websites are correct or, you know, are correct or accurate based off of what they're saying on their site. So you pretty much don't know what you're getting into until you actually smell it half of the time. So as I'm looking at this site right now on the screen, this is from fragrance.com.ng. What the heck is all that? I don't know what the hell it is. Looks like a bunch of fucking fangs on the damn fucking website, like snake fangs, I don't know. But the one that we got today, okay, is actually made from the UAE. However, the company, it says it's Paris, France, but it's made in the UAE, okay? Now, I read up a little bit of this. Now, I'm not sure, again, how accurate this is, but I'm thinking Afnan is about to, pretty much, they're the ones that are distributing these products. So this, you can take this as an Afnan, you can take this as a Rue Broca. We got a Penthouse Larvotto. I don't know what the hell this shit is, man. Like, give me some shit that I can read. But again, on the back it says made in the UAE. Over here we got something about in France. Maybe the actual the designer name, the Rue Broca, is a France type thing, and then the actual fragrance is actually made in the UAE. So that could be the case, especially since I read something on the websites or somewhere else that it says Afnan will be distributing this, so, or marketing it. That's what they said. So I have no idea what the hell this is. Honestly, I really don't. I just thought the bottle looked pretty cool. And again, how many times do you guys buy a bottle of fragrance just based off of what the bottle looks like? You see the cool bottle and stuff, don't know what the hell it is, you just buy it because the bottle looks cool or look good in the damn collection. Again, I got a lot of fragrances, some of them that don't smell worth a shit, but they look good as far as sitting in a collection. Now that thing can sit in the back and collect dust, or maybe some goofball will come over to the house and spray some on and they might enjoy it. But again, here we go. Nice little box, kind of got this like design pattern on the box, just nice soft, no kind of texture on the box, but a nice little design, these little striped lines down the box. Then you got this kind of like a honeycomb slash something going on there. So here we go. Let's get into this. Now, again, fragrances.com.ng says the top notes are coriander, bergamot, violet leaf. So coriander is going to add that nice fresh spiciness or herbiness, if you will. Bergamot going to be that citrus. Violet leaf sometimes might give it that gasoline or petroleum smell that people like. In the middle, we got some rose, black pepper, some fresh spices. At the base, we got some vanilla, patchouli, and ambergris. Now, man, I'm kind of getting sick of all these companies with their damn vanilla, man. I mean, vanilla does smell great, don't get me wrong, but man, after so many different fragrances, like all their base is vanilla, it's kind of gets boring after a while. But let's see where we are with this one, okay? So this one, I'm up here tearing the hell out this box and it's not opening, but in fact it opens down here. There's like a little lever thing right here, sticks in almost like a takeout box. Boom, and then opens up, and bam, look at that bottle. Again, this is the reason why I bought it. The bottle looked pretty sick. Kind of looks like kind of like one of those Swiss Army knives that you got to put everything in the side or anything like that, and you click it open. Or even like one of those new wallets that have those little slots where you just stick your card in. Or it looks like a what are those things called? Man, I can't think of it right now. But anyways, cool looking bottle. Here we go. Got these nice textured lines on the side right here on both sides. Gives it a nice little grip. Rue Broca on here. It's kind of got this rubberized, textured feeling right here. So overall, I definitely like the bottle. On the bottom, we do have batch code alert on that sticker right down there. And unlike some of the other ones, yes, this actually has a number on here. So yes, this is a batch code. This one is 80 ml, and I believe this one was about $45, give or take. Now, again, the cool thing with the eBay is that, especially the guy who I've been highly recommending as of late out there in Lemon Grove, California. I think he's even in Stanford, California. I don't know where the hell he's at anymore, but if you go on there and you see something, you kind of like, you know, maybe you kind of counter offer a price. A lot of times, some of these guys have been telling me, hey, the guy took 35 for the fragrance that was normally 45. So make an offer on some of these fragrances and you will be surprised what you get. So here we go. Cap. Nice clicky cap. You can hang on it. Only thing I don't like about the bottle is, as nice as it looks, it's kind of light. What I was thinking is going to be a little heavier. It's kind of on the light side, but all that matters is what the juice smells like. So here we go. One of those weird bottles right there, where that sprayer's right there in the middle. But here we go. We can get a nice good spray on here. It does kind of feel a little awkward in the hand. It's like wide and kind of tall, which kind of gives it this discomfort when you're holding it, but doesn't matter. Here we go. Spray on the first pump, if you will. Make sure you put that in there right, so you can't try to go in there like this because it's too wide for that, so you gotta turn it that way. So here we go. You know what? I'm thinking this fragrances.com.ng is I'm not sure if I can trust this fragrances.com.ng. This is probably all off, and maybe it isn't. But man, in the air, on the skin, this is like a fruity, herbal, slightly creamy. That rose kind of is like a, if there is rose in here, I don't know. So I'm just looking out of here, but there's like this fruity, rosy, creamy slash herbiness in this fragrance. which is, this is actually quite lovely, you guys. I guess my problem would be is it's, now I wouldn't say it's too fruity, because honestly I like those fruity fragrances. However, this might be one of those fragrances that, man, I can't tell if this is more of a woman style fragrance. The it's like this fruity, fresh, herby that now again, if this is correct, that coriander adds this nice herby freshness, and you got these fruits. Now it's slightly sweet, like a sweet piece of fruit. So it's not like sweet, like deathly sweet, like tonka beans sometimes can be too cloying and stuff. This is not a cloying type fragrance, because it's, although it's strong, the fresh fruitiness doesn't make it cloying, in my opinion. This fragrance right here, you guys, is, stuff's popping off my skin. This stuff is like literally in here, okay? With the fruitiness and the sweetness and that kind of herbiness, this would be great for a nice fall or nice kind of cool spring type day. Now, in the brutal winter, I don't see it doing too much. But if you got that nice cool weather, maybe somewhere between like 40 and maybe like 70 degrees, in between that area right there, this fragrance is going to be very lovely, you guys. Again, fruity, herby, kind of fresh, sweet. Again, I don't bergamot is supposed to have some kind of citrus take, and it's kind of hard with the fruit to see if there really is citrus in here. So maybe this is not what this fragrances.com.ng is indicating. This could be something different. Now again, I've looked at different websites and none of them have any note breakdowns at all. This was like the only one, so be mindful on that. But again, you guys, fellas, if you like that fruitiness, okay, that slight herbiness, you kind of getting this like creamy texture, this creamy like vibe. So fruity, herby, creamy. Now I'm starting to get a little bit of smokiness. Now that could be that could be that black pepper that's kind of creeping in. It's kind of giving it this fresh kind of smoky smell. I'm not sure, but again, I'm going based off of this damn thing right here, okay? All I can say is this thing smells awesome. Again, now here's the thing. This may be a little more feminine than what I would like. However, with that herbiness in here and that fruitiness and that kind of creaminess, I think a guy literally could pull this off. Now the thing is someone might be like, man, maybe a guy friend of yours would be like, man, you kind of smell like a girl or something today, or something like that. However, if you just walk past someone with this on and they smell you with it, they're gonna think you smell amazing, okay? It's fruity, herby, kind of fresh. You kind of got this creamy texture in the background. Starting to get a nice kind of spiciness too. Now, you guys, I'm not BSing you, man. Go check this out. Again, if you don't like it, give it to the wifey. The wifey will love it. You're gonna love it on the wifey, okay? Give this one a shot, okay? If you like the fruitiness, the herbiness, that kind of creaminess, slightly spicy. Now the spice did started coming in a little bit after. Now that was about almost like 6 minutes into the spray. The spices are starting to creep out. So now again, I don't know if this thing is correct, because I don't see anything on here about any kind of fruity notes, maybe any kind of apples or maybe some other thing, but it does kind of smell fruity, herby, Again, kind of creamy, little bit of spice, which is nice. But man, Rue Broca, the Penthouse Larvotto. Go check this one out, guys. I think you guys will really like it. Again, if you like that type of stuff, and if you don't, just give it to the wifey. Pretend that you bought it for her, specifically for her, okay? So there you guys go. Again, you can kind of lie about it, because if you look at it, you can tell her you bought it for her. Because again, look at that. Doesn't open up like a normal box, so you can kind of get a couple sprays in. If you don't think it's right, give it back to her just like that. Be like, look, I just bought you new fragrance. Opens up like that. Doesn't look like it's ever been opened. So there you go. You can be a cheapskate. So there you go. That was Rue Broca Penthouse Larvotto. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys did, hit the likes, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Yeah!